welcome to F&G Whiskey. We've got a review for you today. We're going to do the Rebel Yell 10-year. This is a single barrel offering. It's a wheated whiskey. And some of these can vary. Sometimes you can get a little older bottles than, just the 10-year age statement that's on the bottle. I really like this bottle. The only bad thing about it that I can say is you used to be able to get this at $55. It was harder to find at $55, go figure, but a $55 10-year age stated whiskey, wheated whiskey was phenomenal. It was a great pour. 65, 75, I would be all over this bottle. The problem we have now is the MSRP is around that 100 price point, and I've even seen them up to 110. So let's get into it and see if now it's worth $110, because when a bottle used to be 55, it's kind of hard to shell out the extra coin for the difference that, just inflation caused. So what we like to do here on F&G Whiskey is we like to read a review, see if we get some of the same notes as some of these so-called experts, and kind of go from there. So on the nose, a very bright and expressive fruit-filled aroma fills the glass, dominated by cherries, raspberries, and blueberries. The aroma is quite enjoyable. I am not getting those aromas. Right there. I get a little bit of cherry. I get some oak. Some vanilla. So as far as the nose, I'm getting a little bit different than this reviewer. Now they are single barrels, so they can vary a little bit. The only thing I'll say is I've had about 3 or 4 bottles of this, and on the palate, every time it kind of reminds me of the old expression. Now, of course, some notes are going to be a little more prevalent than others, but for the most part, this whiskey has tasted the same the last few times that I've had it. Let's see about the palate here. Complex brew of cherry orange zest at the front before cinnamon, nutmeg, dark brown sugar, and chocolate take over. See me, I get oak, I get orange zest, and I get that really heavy on this. Vanilla, orange creamsicle jumps in my head every time I have this bourbon. I'm not getting any brown sugar. I get a little bit of cinnamon, but it's coming more towards the further back of the palate. But yes, at the beginning is that orange, vanilla, and then that, as it goes back, I get that oak from the barrel, the 10-year age statement. Let's see what they get on the finish here. Rich charred oak, so definitely kind of what I'm getting mid to back palate. So this says with a supreme dryness and faint bitterness. Grain again pops up. So it says the wheat grain again pops up and the aftertaste lingers. Okay, let's get into it, see what we get on the finish. Is a little bit of dryness, not drastic. It is a little bit of dryness. Faint bitterness, definitely with you there. The aftertaste lingers. I mean, this is a long finish. There is something sweet on the back end, like a vanilla that is lingering. But what I love about this bourbon is every time I go back to it, I get that orange, that orange punch of flavor. Would I love this, like I said, 65, 75 bucks, then it would be a buy all day. Now I'm seeing them set on the shelf, which never happened before. I can't recommend this at a $110 price point. I just don't think it drinks that special. But if you haven't tried it before and you find it at a decent price, I would say give it a whirl. I used to love this bottle. Love, love, love. It was a buy all day. As a matter of fact, I think I bought two when it was still at that $75 price point. But this year I'm seeing them at 100, 110, and I can't recommend it at that price. Let me know what you think. If this is one that you think is worth that MSRP, let me know. But like, comment, subscribe. Again, trying to build a sense of community, and hope everybody finds that perfect pour.